So excited to tell you guys all about our 17-hour overnight train ride in Vietnam from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang. And in this video, I'm going to cover everything from boarding the train, the bunk beds, the cramped spaces, the laughs, the sleeping, the not sleeping, the views, and finally the arrival in Da Nang. So let's get to it. When we started traveling full-time as a family, we imagined what it would be like before we left. We would go to beaches, we would go to different countries and stay in different places and ride in different cars. And one of the things we imagined is that we would maybe ride trains every now and then. And this is an overnight train.
There's a lot of water in that guy's car.
Did it leak? We are finally getting to do it. We arrived at the train station with everything we own in hand. And this was the place where you wait for the train to come. So we are in Vietnam and we're in Ho Chi Minh and we're taking an overnight train tonight. We're going to Da Nang, and on the overnight train there are, there are 6 beds. And so we have our own cabin all to ourselves. And we're going to take a train from Ho Chi Minh all the way to Da Nang, and we're leaving at 8 o'clock tonight, which is in about 20 minutes, and we'll get there at 1:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. And so we brought snacks and breakfast in the morning, snacks for lunch tomorrow until we get off the train at 1:30. It's 2 bunk beds, but they're 3 high. So it's going to be a tight squeeze, but we're looking forward to it, to the experience. I think total, how many hours is that? It is 17 hours, but hopefully a lot of that time we're going to be sleeping. The other part of that time, we are all charged up with our screens. We've downloaded movies, things like that, so that we can entertain ourselves, and it'll be our first overnight train in Vietnam. We'll have to let you know all about it.
It's gonna be like chat and all that stuff.
Once I get back to America, I'm gonna be like, it was fun, man. I was spoiled, man. I was on an overnight train.
I need Chick-fil-A, bro. I'm gonna die in 12 weeks if I don't have Chick-fil-A. It's a medical condition. It's a medical condition. Yes.
It's not,
I promise. I promise.
We waited in the train station and everything was very relaxed. We're looking around. Other people have luggage, so that made us feel comfortable. It wasn't rushed, and everybody just slowly got on the train and found their room. We turned the corner and got to see the train, and we were all really wowed.
It's on the big train.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what we're
Look at that.
That's our crib, bro.
Let's do this.
We've named every single one of our houses. Did you know that?
Y'all, take it in. I am doing my motherly duties of making sure that everyone's appreciating every experience that we're having. They had some snacks outside, and we just loved seeing how long and how big this train was. It was really neat to see the train attendants in their full uniforms. It totally gives us this train experience. This was our first time on the train, and we could see now that on the right-hand side there is a walkway, and on the left is where all the rooms and the beds are. We are just taking all of this in.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Why don't we put our clothes and stuff out there? It is not possible for us to fit all of this stuff.
Let's see.
How are we supposed
Here
to fit
we
our
are. You don't. Well, you'll have to fit your backpack. What do you think?
Do I put this under the bed, Dad?
We'll put our suitcases under the bed.
Oh my gosh.
And our backpacks will go on our bed.
Okay.
So Jackson, can you get everybody's backpack on their bed? Do we want the older boys up top, probably?
We have to. That's what Dad said. Here. Grab this.
I'm scared. Because if you roll, it's all over for you. You're going to the hospital.
You're not wrong. Okay, Mom.
Okay, Jack, let's see. Do you fit up there?
No way.
Tablet cords in. Jackson, try not to roll. I can't.
Oh, is there a bathroom? Mom, is there a bathroom?
Yeah, it's out there.
Hey, there is a little. Oh, it's so tiny. It hurts.
Aww.
Jackson, if we roll, it's all over for you. Jackson, this is weird. Levi's gonna sit right up here. It says no, babe. No.
Dad, we're in. We fit.
We fit.
And
we
look,
made it.
we have a table.
Little baby table.
Hey, Mom.
It's fine.
Hi, guys.
It's just a stinking.
The bathroom is so close. It's right next to us, which is so great. So you just go through here, and then this is our spot here. Jackson and Dad are trying to adjust the AC, or what looks like the AC, because when we came in, it's very hot and sweaty.
Put these husband material biceps to the.
This is Levi's first time climbing up to his bunk bed.
Levi.
Wait, no blanket. Wow.
No, it's under your pillow.
Oh, it's under my pillow.
Pillow. We didn't need luxury. What's the luxury?
Jackson starts to get down for the first time, and he gets all the way down and realizes he left his toothbrush and toothpaste and floss all the way back at the top, and you'll see his face here in a second.
I'm good on battery for years.
Hi, Levi.
You want me to show you where the bathroom? We are well on our way to Da Nang. The train has not left yet, and we are pretty settled and ready for our long trip.
Right, Dad, if there's a
Welcome
It is hot.
to our cabin, where no space is wasted. 6 feet across and maybe 9 feet high. We're
Dad, here's a
getting a full Vietnamese experience. So it seems that a lot of people use the train system to visit family, do long trips. So we've seen a lot of families here getting on board, and they just spend the night on the train, and 17 hours later, you're in a whole other part of the country. So it's cost effective. It's like $34, $35 a person. So, and we didn't have to pay for a hotel. Technically, this is like our hotel for the night. So we're gonna figure out if this is gonna be worth it. We got some snacks, we got some things. It looks like you're supposed to be able to order some things if you need it, but
They have water.
supposedly they have water. I haven't seen it yet, but
Oh, that's true.
and we get to sleep, and we can hang up our clothes right here. The tiniest space you could possibly get in the world.
it's like a tent that's like, instead of out this way, it's like this. So we're gonna be sleeping in a moving tent.
It's like a
Now, we could have gotten a van,
Could have gone a van.
but that wouldn't.
It's like a camper.
How many times have we ridden on a train
I mean, that's
Like-
not any fun.
from one city to another? We've never done that as a family.
I mean,
So now we are.
we've ridden the subway many times, and we also lost me on the subway.
That's true. We did lose you on a subway.
Mom was crying, but
Yeah, I'll have to tell you about the time we lost Alex. The subway took off with him without us in it.
it's like we're camping, and then we got a window right there we can see out of the train, and then this is our door. And
Yeah, we even have a door we can close.
Hi, Mom. I'm desperate.
So this is like our second glamping experience. And I think we'll be comfortable here. The kids are having fun with it, even though it's like really cramped. It's really fun to be on a train. It's really fun to be squished into this little car, and we're gonna travel across Vietnam. It's really kind of neat. So we're looking forward to it. I will say my bed is really hard. And that is something with Southeast Asian places, even Airbnbs and stuff like that. They like their beds harder than maybe we do in the U.S. Not all, like most of the places we've been have been good. So
My laptop is still at 100%. Mom, look, 100%. I think it's starting to move.
The train was supposed to leave at 8:35. It's 8:34.
Oh, so one more.
we're starting to move.
Chugga, 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 choo, choo.
Does everyone understand?
The last
We
stop.
won't get there till tomorrow afternoon.
The train took off and we loved to see the town as we were headed out. As soon as we got out of the city, then the windows were kind of black because there wasn't a lot going on, mainly trees and shrubbery just sort of blocking the windows, so it wasn't that interesting until we would stop at a train station at 2, 4, 6. I don't know how often it was stopping, but this is at 4 a.m. and then we stopped again at 5:30. We could see the sun rising as we're riding the train in the morning, and so that was really neat. The sun was coming out a lot faster than we were ready to get up, but we had a nice slow morning. I couldn't help but take this video of Jeremy sleeping with his eye mask on. Yes, my husband, ever since we've been traveling, has been sleeping with a very girly eye mask because a lot of places that we stay, they don't have blackout shades, and so it helps him sleep. After all of the sweating we did getting here, it actually kind of got cold in our cabin. Jeremy had even put shorts on top of his, and that's really all he needs, just a pair of shorts on his back. I was freezing, I didn't sleep well, and as you can see here, I'm just, see the jiggling? I couldn't do the jiggling. It just kept me up all night, but it was a peaceful morning. It was really sweet. Everybody still sleeps, not even 7 o'clock yet. Then everybody starts kind of getting up around 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's on their screens, like literally each of the kids have their own device. They're just as happy as a clam because they get as much time watching whatever they want to watch and just waking up slowly and on a train. It actually was really neat and special. We really couldn't tell if there was going to be anything to eat on the train or not, and we didn't want to rely on that, and so we went to the 7-Eleven right before we got on the train. We got snacks and we just got junk food basically. We got like a pastry or roll type thing for the kids for breakfast, and then I think for sort of a snack we packed like Pringles and a drink and some nuts, just something to fill their belly until we could have lunch, because I knew we'd be having a late lunch at 1:30. And as we're going on the train, we're looking out the window. Anytime the field opened up, just like it is in this photo, you can almost hear me gasp on the video because it opened up, and so I got my camera out so we could see these rice fields, we could see the lakes, we crossed over a few bridges. This is a bridge. Every time it would kind of open up like that, I would turn on my camera.
This is so inconvenient. I was like up at 4 a.m. because I was cold, so I turned down the AC. That's
thank you. It is 10:30. We made it through the night. The kids slept really well. Jeremy slept okay. I didn't sleep at all. We can now say we slept on a train in Vietnam overnight going to Da Nang. So it's been an interesting experience. We've had smokers like right outside here, which has filled our cabin with some smoke. Not too bad, but not too great. The bathrooms are kind of gross for me, kind of gross. They're like an airplane bathroom. But anyways, overall, it's been a family bonding experience, and we love the views from outside of our window. We love that there's a window. We're seeing rice fields. We saw the ocean for a little bit. Overall, it's like so sweet and so fun. So even though I did not sleep well, we're still having a blast and really glad that we did it. So it's 10:30 now, and we should be getting into Da Nang around 1:30. So we have 3 hours left. So more updates soon. The last 3 hours was pretty uneventful. We tried to take opportunities to look at the view, to stand up. It was hard to lay down for 17 hours and not just be able to sit. We either had to stand or lay, and so we were getting kind of tired of that at this point. One thing you can't do is sit up. Your options are laying down or standing in the hallway.
Make it work. Make it work.
Right before before we got off the train, Alex found a butterfly that he wanted to keep forever. And then we got off the plane. I don't have footage of that, but we are successfully in Da Nang and so excited to be off the train, even though we had a great time and we're off to our next adventure. We need to find our condo next. And so we are gonna get on a Grab taxi and head that way. Just to remind you, once again, we are carrying everything that we currently own in our suitcase and backpack. Jackson is holding an extra green sack of extra items like towels, blankets, or pillows, you know, things that we pick up along the way that we picked up in Ho Chi Minh, that is just easier not to have to stuff our suitcases completely full. We found a taxi right away and it did fit all of our luggage. Sometimes that's an issue. Sometimes we have to take 2 Grabs, 2 cars. We're in Da Nang! It just feels so good to be in Da Nang and to feel like we can get settled for a couple of months. And we were only in Ho Chi Minh for a couple of weeks. And we've been doing a lot of traveling recently. And so it was just nice to be in the city. We saw this lady carrying a ton of bags of grain just on her motorcycle. And you just see that a lot in Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia. You see it all over, but it just never gets old for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did make it to our condo. We got to see the Dragon Bridge for the first time, which you can see in this video. I have lots of videos I'm gonna do next. If you watched to the end, thank you so much. Give me a comment below. Let me know what you liked most about it. Thank you for supporting me. Can't wait to show you our condo and tell you more about our time in Da Nang.